Good evening, weather fans. Zach's Weather Shack here with you on this Tuesday, February 16th, 2021. Well, here we go with what seems like, I don't know, the 7th or 8th winter storm in the last 2 weeks. So here's our setup. What you see on the screen, this is 4 a.m. Thursday, and this is a GFS model. And what happened last night was a new development in the model projections. What happened was um, a few days ago, the low pressure right here, the primary low, was destined to cut up to the north and track this way. But what's going to happen is these high pressure systems are going to weaken this primary low, so when this new coastal low comes and forms off the coast, the track is going to go this way, and it's going to stay below freezing. Our temperatures will stay below freezing this whole entire storm, and that's a big development because when the snow changes to ice here in Maryland, we're not going to see any melting, and that liquid is going to freeze when it falls as freezing rain or sleet. So if we take a look at, again, this is 6 p.m. Thursday, temperatures below freezing, so instead of all rain in this area, we're going to see freezing rain and sleet. And if we take a look at the beginning of the storm, this is 7 a.m. Thursday, the storm will start around this time. We have heavy bands of snow in northern Anne Arundel County, Baltimore City, Howard County, Carroll County, all seeing snowy conditions. Not much really going on at this time in the southern part of Maryland, but that will change. This is 9 a.m. Thursday now, and as you can see, the storm is completely underway. Still heavy bands of snow here in central Maryland, and southern Maryland is getting heavy sleet at this time, but eventually as this coastal low develops and moves up the coast, brings up some warmer upper air, we're going to see the change over to sleet here in central Maryland and Arundel County. So we'll start to see a large buildup of ice around this time. But Baltimore County and Frederick County still seeing heavy bands of snow. So you'll see higher snow totals in those areas. So this is 5 p.m. on Thursday. The storm is departing now. We still have some light to moderate freezing rain showers, and up to this point, we're still below freezing. You can see surface temperatures. This is 6 p.m. Thursday, still 29 degrees here in central Maryland. So anything that falls is going to be frozen, and for this, the roads are going to be an absolute nightmare. Most likely from Thursday morning all the way up until Friday morning, until those temperatures go back above freezing and we get some sunshine to melt the ice. So if we take a look at the snowfall totals from the different models, this is a GFS. 8.7 inches is showing for Anne Arundel County. Completely wrong. This is completely wrong and completely false information. And you know, these models have been giving these projections all year for these types of storms, and it's just wrong. I don't understand why they're completely doing the cold air. Here's a European model projection. 7.0 inches for northern Anne Arundel County. Again, completely false. And you're going to see some outlets still trust these models in that you're going to get those high snow totals in central Maryland. It's not just can't happen when that low pressure system comes up the coast. It's just too much warm upper air to stay all snow like that to give you those totals. So realistically, what we're looking at here, I'll show you the short range model, North American model. This is much more realistic. I'm thinking really 1 to 3 inches in this area, northern Anne Arundel County, Baltimore City, I think is more realistically. 1 to 3 inches total snow accumulation, and then some serious ice accumulation following that. So if we take a look at my forecast, here's my forecast. We'll start with Ocean City, Southern Maryland, Virginia. Mostly going to be rain, just too warm for any kind of snow or frozen precipitation. You may get a pocket or two of cold air to give you some ice, but mostly rain. So Southern Maryland here, Delaware, you're going to be looking at a dusting to 2 inches of snow, but major and severe ice. It's going to be a lot of freezing rain that comes down in the late morning and afternoon here. So power outages, icy roads, there's going to be a lot of those type of situations in this area. As you can see here in Anne Arundel County and DC, Baltimore City, we're looking at 1 to 3 inches of total snow accumulation before it switches to sleet and freezing rain. And we're going to have major to severe ice here as well. Once that changeover to sleet occurs, we're going to see a rapid buildup of ice, and it's going to be bad news on the roads here as well. Northern Baltimore County, Carroll County, Frederick County, we're looking at 3 to 6 inches plus of snow. Some pockets you may see more snow, and moderate ice. Not as much ice as southern Maryland and central Maryland, but it will still be an issue. And you're probably going to be looking at basically all snow up in this area. Garrett County, Allegheny County, Deep Creek Lake, you're looking at 6 to 12 inches of snow and minimal ice. So this is my first forecast, not the final forecast. We'll have to see how the short range models develop as we get closer to the storm, so stay tuned on that. I'll have further updates later, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.